time to do it.
Yeah, there were clearly some things going on out there he didn't like.
That's a good time to take a timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Well, the G League the last few years has increased the competitive level. Fair to say?
Oh, absolutely fair to say. Look, the NBA has been investing more and more into making the G League a true stepping stone for players who are on the verge of being NBA caliber, but they're just not quite there yet.
Schrader the screen. Now here's Indra. Guarded by Calderon. Indra's shot's good.
They're on track here in the second half after a very shaky first. Their field goal percentage is steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in the first half.
From deep AI, Goodwin pulls it in. Pass to Indra. The rebound by Calderon.
His finishing ability, it leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to take it to the hoop with conviction.
That one goes in.
Okay.
Well, if you haven't read up on AI, the newest Mad Ant, he has been playing over in China prior to this. Was apparently putting up some decent numbers for the Shanghai Bears when he was noticed by the scouts.
Schrader the screen. Off to screen. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Daniels left side. Screen by AI. On the wing, AI. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Goodwin, defended by Carter. The shot by Goodwin, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's AI. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Nice mechanics on the shot. AI is very gifted at cashing in from these in-between areas.
Indra. Knocked it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
Showing everyone he's got that knack for the big moments. The bigger, the better.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. Welcome back. 4th quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. White with the ball. Jones a screen. Pass to Indra. High arcing shot. Oh, hammered, and he'll go to the line.
And 1 ไปได้ไหม
That free throw missing.
เขานี่ใช้เทคโอเวอร์ละ
And he sinks the second. And it's the Mad Ants with the ball. Not too much to be said about Young, other than he's a standout player.
Has an edge to him on and off the court. He can be described as curt at times, but hopefully he's just a player focused on improving his game.
Screen by AI. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. That's a basket, and it's his 8th from the field, 8 for 14.
And that's another assist for a team that is just sharing the ball so well today.
I love the mentality they've had. You know, if the shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they find a good one.
There's a screen. Lets the floater go. White, no good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Greensboro calls timeout. AI really making a difference here.
He's torching them right now, and they're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow his roll.
หมดยังจะหมดแล้วเนี่ย
Mad Ants on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Not sure what he was thinking on that shot, but you can agree that is not smart basketball.
Not at all. He shouldn't have even considered taking that shot. I mean, this isn't the playground. This is real-life basketball, and every possession matters.
And Paul Tatum, he's a bit of a tweener forward. Has some years of service on the NBA level so far as talent goes. He is really as good as it gets on this level. Still, he's a well-traveled player.
Basket good.
Cerna's AI turns it on. Get out of his way. Look at him do his thing and take over.
Pass to Middleton. They need this, and it falls all over the rim and in. And for Paul Tatum, he is the veteran on this team.
Still a strong player overall, but Tatum's best days are probably in his past. Still, he has a lot to contribute, though. I mean, on a team like the Mad Ants, Tatum's experience and knowledge are huge for a roster this young.
Well, it's no secret that Marcus Young has his sights set on a larger stage. He'll tell anyone willing to listen that he wants to be in the NBA, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he got there sooner rather than later.
Back to Bishop. Off the mark there with the three.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the three. Defense totally off balance.
And as you said, Young clearly has aspirations beyond the G League.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, for Young, a lot of it is just learning how to work well within a system. The talent is there for sure, but he still needs to be more aware of what it takes to be successful with a group, not just on his own.
And with ATM, surely his ability to move with his size is a handful to deal with.
He is surprisingly nimble for a player of his size and strength.
Another miss by AI. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
There's a screen. Now here's Bishop. D right on him.
Really nice rebounding display. All game, getting it done.
Yeah, they've totally dominated on the glass, like me when I play you one-on-one. Just a huge advantage for them in that category.
Don't lie to the fans.
Screen by AI. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive board. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You know, his coaches are just thrilled when Trigg does that type of dirty work. Getting after it on offensive glass and salvaging the possession.
And he'll let you know it, but Jackson Ellis is as talented as anybody in this league.
Well, Blake, confidence has never been a problem for Ellis. Even before he was teamed up with ATM, he was regarded as one of the future names in the league.
อ้าวโดนเปลี่ยนซะละ49 วิ
Now here's Daniels.
ขอดูหน่อยฮะ
Over to the left wing. And here is Boss. They set a pick. Daniels. Defended by Goodwin.
เดนิเอลถือบอลไว้
Shot clock at 5.
ช็อตเข้าสมองครับเดนิเอลเข้าไป
And
ตูน
there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line.
And the leadership qualities Daniels exudes is what's attractive to teams. Impressive at running the offense.
And it's a
โอเค
win for the
จบ
Mad
เวลา
Ants
ครับ
in the
37-63
debut
นะครับ
of AI. Strong game all around.
And it is rare to
Mad
see a
Ants
team
นะครับชนะ
not get run
ไป
over by the tricks of smoke and mirrors. But the Mad Ants were able to survive the tandem and get the win here on the
And you can just tell that the energy of Fort Wayne has picked up with the addition of AI. The whole team seemed to play with a bit more fire.
And we announced with more fire. But that's going to do it for us here. For Tim Schwartz and Brian Vanapatemi, I'm Blake Zuniga. Thanks for tuning into this broadcast of Mad Ants Basketball.
He just gave me the rock after the screen, man. Move it.
Give me a second.
Think you own the court? You think you own this locker room now?
Nah, but I think I just scored more points than you tonight. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow night, and the next, and the next.
That's how it is?
Whoa,
huh?
Whoa.
That's what you think?
Hey, whoa, guys!
Is that what you think is gonna happen?
Hey,
huh?
It's okay, man, it's okay. I'm just trying to get under Marcus's skin. But it's working.
มาคัสยังเหรอน่าจะตีกับมันอยู่นะครับมาย้อนกลับไปตอนที่ยังอยู่เซี่ยงไฮ้เหรอสะดุ้งสะดุ้งถึงห้องนั้นฝันถึงห้องนั้น
Two breaded pork tenderloins.
Thanks, Joe.
On the house, Paul.
Thanks, buddy.
What is this?
Breaded pork tenderloin? Come on, bro. This is an Indiana staple. It's also the only sandwich that can double as its own plate. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah.
Man, all the big food shows have been gagging to get a piece of this here icon for years. The owner just shoots them off. Old school, Midwest, no desire for celebrity, only the work matters. You need to stop letting Marcus get under your skin, boy. I mean, he's arrogant, but you're so self-conscious. You'll eventually lose. It's gonna affect everything you do on the court, and then you're never gonna get to the NBA. No, come. We're only having lunch so you can find out how to get out of this city, right?
Look, I'm sorry, man.
Okay, only apologize when absolutely necessary. We need more ambition on this team.
So what's it like? You know, like the league?
No different to this. Yeah, players are faster, they can jump higher, court's still the same size. Better hotels. You wanna know how to get in?
Deal with Marcus, you know, like make sure he doesn't mess up my chances with the scouts.
Here's an idea. How about you see Marcus as not a rival, but more of a teammate?
Why? He's not going to.
I mean, like, I grew up in Houston, okay? I was a Rockets fan, do or die, that was my team. You know, it still is deep down. But you, young players, you were brought up in the system. You probably traveled around the country, you know, in camps and tournaments, and you were probably shuffled around by the AAU. You probably never really had a team, right?
Yeah, the Lakers, of course. The Heat.
Yeah, I'm not talking about respect. I'm talking about love. Okay, a love that charges you, feeds you, and that is the difference between a player and a legend. Show them at ends that you're not just passing through. You show them that passion, the appreciation. And I promise you, none of the time you spend here will be wasted.
What's up?
You're Paul Tatum, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, man. You still get recognized. As you should.
You're AI.
Yeah. Hey.
You guys, both of you guys are like my favorite player on the Mad Ants.
Mad Ants? You a fan?
I'm Zach Coleman. Guys, it's the Mad Ants. It's the Mad Ants.
Mad Ants!
I told you it was them.
Fans of the Mad Ants?
Yeah, man. Are you kidding? We watch every single game. This season has been so freaking exciting, dude. It's so awesome to know you guys are definitely going all the way.
Whoa, okay, let's just slow it down. It's long season.
You're right, Mr. Tatum. You know, one game at a time, but man, AI, I've seen you be under way worse pressure, and you always come through. When you hit that baseline jumper with 2 seconds left to send it to OT in that tourney game you played, man, legendary. Ice water in your veins.
Thank you, man.
Speaking of which, you guys good? Need a refill? It's on me.
Wait. So you know about me. You know how I deal, huh?
Honestly, if I can speak honestly.
Sounds like you can.
I grew up in this town my whole life, but I feel like I know this world, man. I know the game. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, but I consider myself like a social media maven. I know how silly that sounds coming out of my mouth, but I'm serious, dude. Look.
Let me see this, man. Oh, look, you got 50,000 followers? Yo, what did you say you did?
51.4, but everything, dude. Ad campaigns. I boost the social media presence of all these local businesses. Right now, I'm driving people to the Wayne Grove. I'm helping this small coffee shop down by the river. They're outselling even the big guys by the courthouse, dude. But even if they weren't blowing up, I would make sure they were blowing up. But sometimes, it's just great to support a product that you actually believe in.
Yeah.
You know, a coffee refill would be good.
I'm really close to this business being big enough to quit this job, but enough about me. What about you guys? I mean, the Mad Ants and you, AI, you guys don't have a social media presence. Nothing comes up.
I'm been a little busy playing basketball. Don't really have
I'm
time
not saying
for
that you
much
should worry about it, but maybe I should be worrying about it, man. Ever since you threw down that sick dunk on Corey Harris in Shanghai, you've been a social media ghost. I mean, do you have a social media manager? Because I could be your social media manager. Or just your regular manager if you don't have one of those.
You know what? I don't, but thank you though. Appreciate that.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. All right, think about it.
Do I still think about it? Yeah, of course I still think about getting that mid-season call to be the 12th man. And I'm always going to think about it. You know, maybe I'll get that one last ride. But you wanted advice. Be here. Now. Don't worry about what's coming.
You're good to Fort Wayne. She'll pay you back in full.
พี่อ้วนเมื่อกี้บอกนะครับก็มันเล่นดีอะแต่มันขาดการโปรโมทอะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะตัวมันสามารถช่วยได้
NBA is a king too, but here it's different. You know, it's like your family's filling the stands in the high school gym. It's just a couple of farm boys playing one-on-one.
หนวดเป็นเลยจิบยับเลย
What do you say to a couple of kings taking on the common folk in the game against the barn door?
ใส่กักเพชรที่หนวดด้วยเหรอ
Hey, y'all need 2 more?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Come on.
It's on, brother.
เฮ้ยสตรีทบาร์แบบฟาร์มอ่ะว้าวเพลงจะโดนลิขสิทธิ์ไหมโอ้โอ้โอ้โอ้โอ้โอ้โอ้ยขวางทางกูทีโลโฟแล้วทำอะไรเขาไม่ได้เลยยิงเลยนี่อุ้ยโดนแล้วล่ะ โอ้โหมาตั้งใจหน่อยนี่อย่างเก่งเฮ้ยไม่ได้นี่อะไรวะนี่อืมเรียบร้อย
Really need to be there the whole time? Oh, this is so bogus. We already have 3 road games coming up. Now we got to deal with this?
What's going on?
Directions to the Indiana State Fair. Charity booth again. Coach says we got to take shifts, man, in the meet and greet.
Says we're with the Pacers group.
Dude, we'll be lucky to get near the cheerleading section. They do this every year. The Pacers get a choice position between the Ferris wheel and the Gravitron. They stick us at the end of the corn maze.
It could be fun. You know, meet with some local fans, make some new ones. All my time in Shanghai, I never even left my apartment.
Fairgrounds are nowhere near Shanghai, man.
I know. No fried chocolate brownies in China.
Hey, who are you and what have you done with AI?
State Fair, right, cuz? Isn't this fun? This is so fun. Oh, I'm having the best time. All right, step right up and get your picture taken with the Mad Ants. The Mad Ants right here. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Stay positive. We'll get some takers. We'll get some takers. Anybody want a picture with the Mad Ants? No? Okay. That's not cool. Okay, be quiet. I think I hear somebody in the corn stalks.
Oh, no, it's just a nest of rabbits, Coach. I've been fooled twice already.
Rabbits? Really? How'd they find their way out of the maze? Hey, you know what? You're starting to bum me out with that negative attitude, eh? I think you gotta look on the bright side. We're all having fun here.
Speaking of which, Coach, no one's come out of that maze for like 2 hours. Is there a point we should be like, worried?
Oh, people can get out of there. I mean, I was stuck in there one time for 24, 48 hours, but eventually I ate my way out of there. You can eat as much corn as you want. That's the cool thing. Hey, maybe that's something we could all do. We could all go in there as like a team building exercise, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Where's Howie and Paul?
I think they went up front to see how much longer until the fair was over.
Until the fair's over? Until the fair's over? Okay, now listen up! I'm sick and tired of people asking when the fair's gonna be over! We're all here to have fun! I'm having a great time! We should all be having a great time! Sorry. Shouldn't have yelled. Should not have yelled. Hey.
เป็นไบโพล่าปะวะ
Here come some people. All right, put your smiles on. Let's get some pictures. Go on, you're up.
Yes, sir.
Sorry I yelled at you.
Ooh, hey, they said that there was a deep fried butter booth around here. Oh, yeah, we're
Hey, guys, did you, want a picture?
Yes. Oh my God, that'd be so amazing.
Let's do it.
Thank you. Awesome.
Here, let's bring it in. Come on.
Yeah, like from over there would be really great.
Oh,
Thanks.
just
this
you
is my
guys.
good side. Wait, no, this side. Okay. Hashtag corners. Hashtag grateful.
Got it.
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh, don't use a filter that makes my face look like old carpet.
Oh, that's not a filter.
Oh.
Yeah, you're...
Yeah, real funny. I'm not talking to anyone for the rest of the day.
Oh, come on, man. Look at it like this. If we lose tomorrow, it'll only be the second most embarrassing thing to happen to you this week.
Really, Coach?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom.
Which one are you going on?
Corn maze.
The corn maze is not a bathroom.
Little help there, big fella? Wow. Nice throw. Crisp chest pass. Old school. I like that. I like that. Now, feels like you might have the skills for a little ball.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I know you're good. I can tell you have the look of a winner. What I'm asking you to do is prove it now and sink some shots. What do you say?
No, man, I'm good. I got somewhere to be. Next time, though. All right, I'm gonna keep my $5 for now.
Okay. Look, I can tell you're a man of uncommon intelligence and savvy, so for you, my best deal. Check it out. $3, 4 balls.
Thank you, man.
Oh, come on, man. Get a prize. The girl you're trying to impress here.
Hey.
You heard him. Impress me.
Uh-oh, the gauntlet is thrown.
You want me to sink some shots, huh?
Mainly I'm just trying to score that stuffed elephant that's hanging on that back wall there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You sure it's, not the green one? I mean, I know it's
ที่
small.
ปรับมีเดียมนี่กราฟิกมันแย่ขนาดนี้เชียว
Something about those eyes.
Okay. I kind of see it. There's something there. An underdog. Let's get it.
Okay, great. You got to sink 4 shots in a row twice to get that one.
Oh. Ooh, such a tall order. I don't know. What do you think?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say y'all were working me for both sides.
The shot clock's ticking.
Let's both shoot. When we shoot together, then, she gets the green one. Does that work for you?
In the name of love, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
1 down for the lady.
Tough luck.
Not as easy as it looks.
Wow, you ain't playing.
Another make for the lady.
Aw, I thought you had that one.
Gentleman falling behind here. And she's not letting up.
No kidding.
Nerves get you on that one?
Doesn't appear to be your game, sir.
Well,
Man. Might as well get this over with.
You said it.
Could you just back up a bit, please?
Just doing my job. Tough luck, boss. A nail biter. But in the end, a loss is a loss. Open for another go?
Nah, that's it, man. I know when I'm beat. You got a real shot. I'm impressed. And I don't know what happened to me. It's my job to make those. Man, I must have been nervous.
I'm thinking less about the nerves and more about the elbow flare on your release.
Oh, okay, so you are a ringer then.
I mean, let's just say I'm a firm believer in the fundamentals.
All right, see, that sounds like something that only a player would say. So what's the real resume here? Huh?
I was a starter in high school and bench warmer in college, which coincidentally is also the name of my still unwritten memoir. What about you? What's making the shots a part of my job thing?
I'm a Mad Ant. It's the local basketball team in the G League.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of them. I've been to a couple games. I just, yeah, I don't recall reading about how the Ants were signing a player with frayed nerves, though.
Okay, shots fired. Wow, throwing shade at a total stranger on day one. Okay, I see you.
My friends and enemies call me Nikki.
AI, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Whoa, where have you been, Smiler, huh? Playing carnival games?
Yeah, everyone was saying you needed some alone time after Coach cut through your paper-thin skin. Oh, their words.
All right, for your information, gentlemen, you were looking at a man who has just secured a date.
Oh, no! With a carny?
No, not with...
Oh, you don't want to mess with that, man. They're transients, squatters, and they know how to work the fringes of the law. You can't get rid of them,
All right, I promise, one of these days, you're going to make a joke worth laughing at, Howie. I promise you. I'm going to shake your hand when you do.
Yeah, I don't think it was a joke.
Yeah, let's just call it a cautionary tale.
Hey, Zach. It's Zach, right?
Yeah, AI.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Dude.
Good to see you.
So right after you left, I got to thinking, what if I could cut together some clips from some of your sickest plays over the last couple of years and make a sizzle reel? Now, there's not a whole lot online, but I was able to track some down. What do you think?
Oh. Man, where did you find all this?
Man, I just told you I made it.
Wait, you made this just since we met at lunch?
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Rip some clips, editing software, add some music, done.
And you can put all this on social media?
I can make this set fire to social media, like crash sites. Maybe not actually do that, you know. I have this problem with overpromising. I'm trying to catch myself when I start to do it. But we're doing pretty good so far, man. 1,500 retweets already.
People are taking notice.
We're gonna make them take notice, dude. You give me a couple days.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, would you like to be my new social media rep?
Full time?
I mean, don't get ahead of yourself. Also, I can't get ahead of myself since I can't really afford full-time, so...
Hey, no worries. I'm gonna be working all the time anyway.
All right, well, come to the game tomorrow, then.
I will be there. And maybe try and hit some stuff to help me diversify the reel, like assists. Maybe a triple-double?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
All right, baby.
Hey, come to the corn maze with me. Yeah, I hear it's a totally different experience if you go through the exit and the corn's kind of looking away from you.
How are you?
It's very, very awesome. Come on. Tay-Tay, you come too. You can come.
Well, he did not just call me Tay-Tay.
มีใครสนใจบ้างโอเคโอเคขอไปตั้งอีกแป๊บหนึ่งนะครับรู้สึกว่าภาพคัสซีนมันห่วยมากอะโอเค8 assist มาดูกัน8 assist
Surprised you made it on time. All right. I'll buy. Why wouldn't I be?
I just figured your new PR guy. How you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Man, look who just rented a condo in your headspace. Hey, look, if you're not careful, I might just buy the whole building.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustle?
There it is. My first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? So you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's on all the mad ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us. We all win.
The mad ants aren't going anywhere. He needs to just focus on looks from the league. Everything else is a waste of time.
So what, you think that he's going to help you with the scouts, too?
I know he's going to help you. You're in my way.
Have you heard about Vlad?
Nah, who's Vlad?
The Romanian guy on the Nets. They just brought him over. Vlad the Impaler.
I didn't see a Vlad on the roster.
Their center.
Andre Haji?
Right, yeah, but they call him Vlad the Impaler.
Hey, man, don't sweat it, Howie. Whoever he is, we got this.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Yeah. I read up this morning on Wayne Hoops HQ. The blog called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Haji. And the only way to do that is to get everybody involved, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby. Win!
Hello, everyone, from beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Vanafitemi. We've got Mad Ants basketball for you as they take on the Long Island Nets.
And of course, the player to watch out for the Nets is
มาแล้วนะครับ
Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, a monster of a big man that is a top talent in the G League.
And with Vlad on one side and AI
เจอ
and
ลอง
Marcus
ไอแลนด์เน็ต
Young
นะครับ
on the other, you can expect a lot of beautiful basketball being played.
Well, the Mad Ants will have their work cut out for them. We'll see if they're up for the task as this game unfolds here tonight. And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up. Sometimes he'll get too focused on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller, he's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster.
ตอนนี้เราเล่นอยู่ใน G League นะครับ
To the final horn.
Haji, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. His first trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
อยากหาทางดับเข้าไปอยู่ใน NBA League ให้ได้นะครับ ตอนนี้เป็นแค่ G League นะครับ อยากไปในลีกสูงสุดนะครับ
And that one misses.
One of the best nicknames I've maybe ever heard. Vlad the Impaler. Strikes fear into the heart, doesn't it?
And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Haji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no surprise they built the offense around him.
Now the Mad Ants with it. The drive by AI. Young, he's guarded by Kelsey. The left wing, pass to Tatum. Screen by AI. Goes back up. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, his coach
ถ้าเงียบๆไปนี่ไม่ต้องตกใจครับกำลังตั้งใจ
that type of dirty work. Getting after it on offensive glass and salvaging the possession. And for Long Island, Vlad is the star of the team, but the top to bottom, they have talent.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets are constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian.
Outside Kelsey, Haji. Fort Wayne grabs the miss.
You're not going to see him do that often. Usually when he rises up, that's a guaranteed slam. Oops.
AI, no good. Nelson outside. Kelsey. That one, good for two.
เท่าฮะ
And it's the Mad Ants with the ball. And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a threat to score.
Offense just comes so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have.
And a basket by Randolph. Now a timeout called by Long Island.
He wants to tinker with the game a little bit, and now is the time to do it.
Yeah, there were clearly some things going on out there he didn't like.
That's a good time to take a timeout.
Here's Russell. To the inside. Price. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
ยังไม่ได้ตั้งนะวันนี้มีแต่รีบาวด์เชิญโอเวอร์
Howie Carter, not the most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but he is a valuable member of the team.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
Now here's Russell. And it's
ฟัง
going
อะไร
to be
วะ
2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
ยังไม่เห็นมันทำอะไรเลย
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. One thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his commitment to having the team stay involved with the community.
When you create an atmosphere like that within a locker room and the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the results on the floor.
That one goes.
โดนทำมาแล้ว
Rugged screen set there, and the defense didn't even try to fight through it.
Pass to Calderon. Up top, Grace. AI left side. Back to Grace. Carter. Screen by AI. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make space for the jump shot.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to the play.
Now Mac. Fresh. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets ahead. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think so far the difference is the bench play of these teams.
Their subs have really packed a punch for them.
Odom's shot is off. Fort Wayne trailing. Here's Madison. Drills the three-pointer.
They can't forget about him like that. He's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now here's Russell. Defended by Carter. Now here's Russell. Misses the layup. Here's the break. Drops it in from the low post.
Well, I'm not sure, Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently some of the Mad Ant players played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a 2-on-2 game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love them out here.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Pass to Grace. Calderon. AI covered by Campbell. Now here's Grace. Screen by Grace. Carter. And again, it's Fort Wayne.
And that's a tremendous feed from Grace. That's going to make the D think twice about how they play him. They've got to worry about his passing, too.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
3 วิครู3 วิผม
He shows the focus there, nails the technical. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Paul Tatum, a Houston native, grew up in that area.
And Tatum was a huge Rockets fan growing up. You talk to him and he'll tell you his love for the game all started with him watching his hometown team as a kid.
Yeah, watching a little T-Mac, a little Yao Ming.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Haji gets the bucket.
He's very efficient from the interior. The size Haji possesses is really one of his main strengths.
Tatum, Odom defending. Pass to Randolph. Daniels, and there's a pick. Now here's Trigg, guarded by Russell. 5 to shoot. And here's AI outside. It's rebounded by Haji.
And Andre Haji, better known as Gladly Impaler, he is a handful of a center. Does everything you want from a big man, including scoring, defense, and setting up others on the offensive end.
Trigg with the ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He knows how to make his mark in the paint. Trigg's got a lot of other jobs to do out there, but scoring inside, that's job number 1.
Pass to Campbell. Odom. Off the screen. He can't get it to go. Well, it has been said time and time again, but it doesn't make it any less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA. Pass to Randolph. Lets it go from 14. Here's Trigg. Count the basket.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Now a timeout called by Long Island. And with Haji, as the clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Second half just about to get going here. Haji with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He broke out his entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them, all of them, they were working.
And I think he might have even a few more tricks up his sleeve, and he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Let's hope.
They get a hand on it. AI outside. Pass to Young. Over Kelsey. And that basket pushed the lead to double digits.
A nice stroke on the jump shot. Young's in-between game is going to be a big factor in his attempt to make the leap to the NBA.
Haji with it, guarded by Young. Charity stripe shot. Yes, on the jump shot.
He had a big height advantage there.
Well, it's tough to bring a big man that far out from the hoop. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Let's see how they match up with it next time down the floor.
From deep AI. And rebound by the Nets. Here's Andrews. That's good. And so Ted Nelson with the assist.
Excellent situational awareness. Leave someone open around Nelson, and he's going to exploit it.
AI, Andrews defending, and the call is going to be, yep, an illegal screen.
Good call there. His feet were moving when he set the screen.
And he sort of lowered his shoulder into him, too. Those ones hurt, and they were going to get him there one way or the other.
Absolutely. Good call by the ref.
Nelson outside. Pass to Haji. Andrews. No good on the 3. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, if you ever had the chance to talk to Paul Tatum about basketball, you can really just tell how passionate he is about the game. You pick any topic about the sport or any part of the game's history, and he'll chew your ear off about anything until the sun comes up. Nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And they definitely need to get going. They wouldn't mind shaving a few more points off the lead right away.
Yeah, it starts with defense here.
Yeah, if the defense keeps giving up soft buckets like that, it won't be a lead for long. Trust me, guys.
And guys like Tatum, who have been in basketball so long, sometimes they can lose the drive.
Yeah, and it's natural to get burnt out by any profession when you do it so long. That just isn't the case with Tatum, though. When he starts going on about basketball and what it has meant to his life, it's as heartfelt as any love song. And I love a good love song, Blake. Just a true basketball lifer Tatum is.
And it's AI missing. Long Island trailing here. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
He is tireless, guys. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Now, here's Russell. Not a lot of room. Offensive board to the paint. Pass to Mack. There's a screen. Here's Fresh. 6 on the shot clock. Mack. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over.
โอเคช็อตคล็อกหมด
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Carter. To the right side. Back to AI. 6 on the shot clock. Daniels. Over Odom. And again, it's Fort Wayne.
The impressive mid-range game of Daniels. He's good at torching the defense from this area.
They set the pick. Now here's Russell. Defended by Carter. Pass to Fresh. Russell with it. Shoots over Carter. Russell with the bucket.
Block out.
And it's the Mad Ants with the ball.
Well, this is a 2-for-1 situation, guys.
Yeah, Tim, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right here.
Daniels outside. Inside. Here's AI. And it's rejected.
โอ้โหเขียวยังโดนบล็อกอ่ะ
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Russell. From 13. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Daniels. Odom defending. Outside Grace. Here's Carter. Another 3 for Fort Wayne.
Great communication between teammates there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mad Ants ahead. They lead by 12. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show.
คนเช็ดพื้น
Now the Mad Ants with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. AI outside. 4-3. Nailed from 3-point land.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans. Had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still, showed some great potential in what was his final year.
Up top, Campbell. Kelsey. Pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. Now Price. Defended by Madison. Here's James. Nets keep it alive. Back to Kelsey. Campbell. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screen and pick to get good open looks like that.
Out to the right wing. Back to AI. Pass to Carter. Back to AI. Fires the three. Another three for Fort Wayne. And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently. They had a booth at the state fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
So both teams making some changes here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
And they're not dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
They've separated themselves in a number of categories. Rebounds just one more.
From about 10 feet out. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
And you can see the respect and commitment both the fans and the Mad Ants show each other.
Yeah, it's great to see, and a lot of G League teams might not get the recognition they deserve around the country. But look, that is not the case here in Indiana. The Mad Ants are the story around these parts. Very passionate fans who really love this team.
I mean, Indiana loves their basketball.
Yeah, no doubt.
Pass to Trigg. And so it looks like the Mad Ants will retain possession here. Here's Tatum. In off the glass.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Here's Haji. No good. The Mad Ants go the other way with it. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low. Here's AI. And he comes up with the deuce.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been
ต้องไปหัดใต้แป้นไปจำไม่ได้ว่าโยกอะไรไปทางไหนเป็นอะไร
It just keeps increasing.
Haji, Trigg defending. Fades back. The shot by Haji, no good. And it's the Mad Ants with the ball. Outside Young. Screen by AI. A good look from Marcus Young. And the Mad Ants tack on 2 more.
Fantastic at using whatever screen comes his way. Young just needs a little daylight and he's good.
Shot from 12. Haji shot's good. And the Mad Ants call time here.
Mad Ants.
Daniels outside. Pass to AI. Buries the triple. Wow.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
There's a screen. Here's Mack. Daniels covering. Doubled by Grace. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well done to finish that one off.
From deep AI. And rebound by the Nets. And here's Russell. Shot clock at 5. That one is off. The Mad Ants go the other way with it. Pass to AI. He can't get that one. Here's Long Island now. Up top, Price. Knocks it loose. Here's Andrews. No good with the triple. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. He used that pick to perfection.
They are dialed in. Three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Mac. They set the screen. Good. Here's Daniels. Here's AI.
What a shot! And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy
จริงๆไม่สมควรยิงนะครับ
And there it is.
จ
The
ริงๆไม่สม
final
ควร
whistle. Mad Ants win. Fantastic performance from the team to defend the home court.
And there were standout stars tonight.
แต่เราจะเอาแต้มไง
Everybody aimed to slow up Blasey and Taylor. That was a key factor in Fort Wayne coming out with the win.
Offensively, the Mad Ants seem to be gelling, and you can just see when this team is on the same page. And they gave us a peek of how deadly they could be on offense tonight.
And that's about all she wrote, folks. For Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of G League basketball.
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting?
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I wanted to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older, and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it, and everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career. And it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? That's amazing. I read you, like, all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports?
Nah, the exact opposite. Always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah. I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory and crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see how this went before I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, company on your walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just Tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can? Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana. All by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not going to take it easy on you, but, man, we're going to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be good. How was that?
Not magic, but, it works. Yeah, it works really well, actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know? It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
That's not me. Ice water veins, remember? It's not like she's in my head all the time or anything like that.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the 2-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, this is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have to do.
Let's keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now. Fine for now, yeah.
ครับอะไรอีกดีโอเคน่าจะประมาณนี้ มาสักเกมครับก่อนจะเลิกหรือเราจะเก็บไว้เล่นครั้งหน้าดีเพราะว่าทุกคนได้เห็นแล้วนะครับแต่ละคัสซีนนี้กินเวลามากเก็บไว้เล่นรอบหน้าดีกว่าเนาะเพราะว่าวันนี้ขอแค่นี้ก่อนนะครับแล้วก็เดี๋ยวหลังนี้อาจจะเปลี่ยนจากการสตรีมเนี่ยเป็นการอัดคลิปแล้วก็อาทิตย์หนึ่งอาจจะลงสักคลิป2 คลิปอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะครับจะพยายามเล่นให้เยอะที่สุดเพราะว่าเวลาในการเล่นแต่ละคืนไม่เท่ากันนะครับก็จะลองดูนะครับว่าจะสามารถอัดคลิปได้เยอะแค่ไหนนะครับเพื่อที่จะเอามาตัดให้มันสั้นลงนะครับแล้วก็จะได้ดูกันเร็วๆหน่อยเพราะว่าเนี่ยเท่าที่สังเกตนะครับคัสซีนยาวมากนะครับแล้วก็ตัวเนื้อเรื่องที่เป็นตัวเกมที่เล่นก็สั้นซะเหลือเกินนะครับถ้าเทียบกับคัสซีนนะครับเดี๋ยวจะลองดูว่ามันทำอะไรได้บ้างนะครับโอเคครับสำหรับวันนี้ขอบคุณมากนะครับสำหรับทุกท่านที่แวะเวียนเข้ามานะครับใครชอบก็กดไลค์คลิปนี้ได้แล้วก็กด Subscribe ช่องนี้ไว้ได้นะครับจะพยายามนำคอนเทนต์มาลงใหม่ๆเรื่อยๆนะครับสำหรับวันนี้ขอบคุณมากครับสวัสดีครับ